Hi there everybody, Jo Rose of jorose.com. I'm a numerologist and energy healer, and today I'm continuing on sharing the energy of 2017 and what that means for you. Firstly, let's understand 2017. So 2017 is a one energy, and we get to that by adding 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So it's a one energy. We've worked out how to find out what your personal energy is, and that is to take your day and month of birth and add it to the 1. Each number in its own right is taken down to a single digit. So for example, while we're working on 7, let's assume that you are born on the 5th of January. So that would be 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7, the 1 being the universal year. So today I'm working on the 7. So here we have it, the 7, this way for video, this way for Facebook Live. What I want to say about the 7 is, and just bear with me one moment because I have a prop. Look at this. So the 7 is all about removing the mask. The 7 is the seeker and searcher of truth. Your truth, not anybody else's truth, your truth. I love this mask. But what's the point of wearing a mask? Because you can't really see who I am. And in society, most people are wearing a mask. They are a certain way for a certain type of person. And then they've got to remember, if business and pleasure mix, who are they? And then we get a conflict. So we're working on removing the mask. So I'm doing checkpoints at the moment. So what checkpoints am I looking at? So there'll be 3. My first one is, am I working on my personal and spiritual growth? The 7 is a great number for study. Randomly, you may decide to take a whole new career move because we need to have time out to investigate who we are. And we may have been going down a track only to find out now that track isn't where we want to be. So it's really about doing some inner work, or inner sizing, as John Assaraf says, inner sizing, to find out who we are, why we're here, what we're here to do. So am I working on my personal and spiritual growth? We need to have faith and trust in this cycle. And whereas we may have been an extrovert person, we'll find ourselves possibly turning down parties and events and find ourselves more introverted and looking for alone time, me time. That's all good, but please, please, please tell your loved ones what you're doing. Don't leave them in the dark, because otherwise they'll feel rejected, they won't understand, and they'll keep coming forward. Whereas if they know you're going away for some space and coming back and sharing, not necessarily what you've discovered, but you know that you're still connected. It's really important to keep everything else solid around you while you do this research. The second point on my checklist is, am I being patient and tolerant? This is a slow month. Like the 2, it's a slow month. We need to be stepping back just to find out who we are. It's time to slow down. Time for meditation, yoga, qigong, anything that allows you to find space between your thoughts, find space between the endless monkey chatter that goes on in your head. The 7 is a thinker, but we need to slow this down to get the better thoughts forward. So take time out regularly each day to do some investigation. It really is a case of think it, ink it, do it, review it. The 7 is always reviewing, and so that's what we need to do. We need to be reviewing what we're doing. It's an a lovely period of time, because when you come out of it, you've got more focus and more direction, which is perfect for the next year. The third point I wish to bring to your attention is, am I open-minded? So I live by a couple of things, and that is, we don't know what we don't know. And all too often people go, I know. However, they're still doing the same thing. So knowing versus owning are two different things. And I love the fact it's just the K. We need to kick the K out, and then knowing and owning is a similar type of word minus the K. So we need to own what's going on. The other thing is, receive everything today as if the first time given. What we have taken on in the past was at the past where we were at. However, every day we expand just a little bit more. Even if we're repeating over and over a Groundhog Day, there will become an expansion. And a simple way to explain how we need to look at these 2 points is, for example, as I've explained in the 5, it's really about doing something different. The 5 is, instead of turn left, turn right, or vice versa. What I'm saying here is, you may have been doing a practice, a behavior, even a career path or a relationship the same way. But if you really ask yourself, are you 100% fulfilled, happy, vibrant, loving it? If not, this energy is perfect to get your answers. And so, for example, for years and years and years, I cut my cucumber, pull the wrapper back, pile them up, so I'm chopping so I get little squares. And then I was at somebody's house a few years back, and I watched them pull the plastic back. They cut down into the cucumber twice, dum, 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 and then they sliced, and it all just landed on the plate. There was no stacking it, falling down or whatever. And I thought, wow, I've watched my mum and my grandmother cut the cucumber that way, and yet there's a better way. So we don't know what we don't know, and receive everything today as if the first time is given. It's time to be yourself. And no more than any other number is my motto in place. It's your life, LYFE. Love yourself first every day. When you love yourself first every day, when you are doing what fulfills you, your energy vibrates and attracts people that are going to come forward and serve you, and not the mask. And it's while we're under the mask that we're attracting whatever the mask is putting out there, and then we wonder why things aren't filling us up and making us content and happy. It's because this is what we're attracting. So who are you? What do you want? Where are you going? Be open to new concepts, ideas and opportunities, but always check in your heart if it feels right. Yes, the 7 is a thinker. Remember, the seeker and searcher of truth, your truth. Look in your heart for the answers. So I have a group online, Soul Empowerment, which I'd love you to join. I will put the link below. I also run a live group in Brighton once a month. It'd be great to have you join me there. If that's not the case, join us on the Facebook group. It'd be great to have you. So I've learned that the most important thing is to love myself first, and that's what I want you to do. LYFE, love yourself first every day. Make a goal now that serves you using the 7 energy. Join the group, put up your goal. Let us support you and take you forward. Until the next video, have a great day.